Hey, what is going on, crypto people? That's right. That's right. I bought some more XRP today. What? 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 Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I bought some more XRP today. What's good? Yes, indeed. That's right. I'm going to share with you why, or as we like to say, but why though? We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. Why I decided to make that move today. Alessio Rastani, pay me an FXRP. What's going on, my guy? I was supposed to share Alessio Rastani, world-renowned TA guy, by the way. World-renowned TA guy. I was supposed to share the video yesterday in yesterday's live stream, his TA analysis for XRP. I forgot to share it. But I'm going to share it today. It was in that video that I watched yesterday, but I think he did it. I think he recorded it the day before yesterday, but I watched it yesterday. That video was confirmation of what I've been thinking and why I needed to decide to reaccumulate more XRP, price ranges, all that other kind of stuff that I was going to wait for after two things: launch of the Ripple dollar stablecoin and stupid freaking liquidity incentive event that David Schwartz keeps promising. I was waiting for both, but I've decided that one is enough. 100 million in Ripple dollar volume in a month. 100 million. I'm going to share some other reasons why as well. Happy freaking Sunday to each and every one of you. Holy moly, good afternoon and good evening and good morning to those of you that are checking in. Appreciate you guys being here. Boy, happy Sunday for sure. Life is good. Yeah, made that decision today. Confirmation from Alessio Rastani's TA, which means I'll be making more purchases this year during the bull cycle. Not for long though, but yeah, I will indeed. I will indeed. I will indeed. Well, pay me an pay me an FXRP, man. I need to learn more about Hedera. Right now, I'm torn between Hedera and Link as far as making a purchase. I'm torn. I don't know. I've never owned HBAR, Hedera, Hashgraph. I've never owned it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. We got to see. I'm torn. I don't know which one. I don't know which one. I don't want to make it just because it's 33 cents and Link it's in dollars. I don't want to make it based on that. Chainlink is in the dollars. I don't want to do it just on that. Chainlink's like $23, $25, something like that. Bullish Big D, what's going on, my guy? He says, get both. Ha ha. I hear you, my friend. I hear. So some interesting stuff. We're going to go over the numbers. We'll go over the market. You know, even though it's just doing what it does, brother crypto, the market is just doing what the market does. Massive news on the manipulation in the market. We're going to get into that. The digital assets market. We're going to get into that. They got to understand it. I tell people all the time, pay me FXRP. We are not here to be trading crypto. We are investors. Investors. And hopefully the goal is to become a sophisticated investor. We're going to be hearing from insiders, market makers who are telling you the real deal. And some of you guys are still swing trading and leverage trading. Come on. Come on. Guys like Data Dash have been telling us for years that the exchanges trade against you. You. I got Marty Party has been on for the last, 7 to 10 days, every day he's been posting, exposing the manipulation. And people are out here trying to trade, calling themselves traders. Come on, man. All right, we'll get into more of that. We got some stuff on X we're going to cover as well. That's right. I bought some more XRP today. It wasn't much, but I did buy some. A couple $100 worth. But I did buy some. I wasn't going to buy any. But I bought some. it's funny too. I asked Grok, Joe Buddy. I asked Grok, should I spend my BTC and buy XRP or should I spend that dirty, nasty fiat? I asked Grok, see if Grok knew. I'll share that little interaction between me and Grok, the AI, with you guys as well. Remind me to share that, brother Crypto. Remind me to share it. All right, so this is an exciting time, I got to tell you. This is exciting for me. Wait until Jungle gets the word that I bought some more. Wait until Jungle Inc. gets the word that I bought some more XRP. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So there it is. I bet you that Austin King dude will be excited about that. What's going on, Austin? What's going on, bro? All right. So where are we going to start, man? We're going to get into some stuff. Let me say hello to the people checking in. Appreciate you guys being here. Payment XRP was first in the building. Appreciate you being here, brother. Brother Crypto was here. How are you, fam? Carl Billy's. Bullish Big D is like, dude, will you just get both already? You're always on here talking about there is no zero, there is not 100% in on one or the other. Just get both. Listen to your own advice. That's right, Bullish Big D. That is exactly right. Joe Buddy, what's going on, my friend? Rafi is here. Hey, Rafi, how are you, brother? I did a shout out, gave you some flowers for sharing my channel, helping encouraging people to come subscribe. I appreciate that, Rafi. David O'Coin is here. What's up? Afternoon. Good afternoon, David. How are you? All right, so let me see what we got going on here. Payment FFC said I just bought more Hedera hash graph. Carl says, awesome day too. Yes, awesome day to you, Carl Billy. Appreciate you checking in. Brother Crypto says, CJ, I have been playing this over and over in my mind, over and over in my head. Why would the USA make BTC a primary crypto reserve when there are so many unknowns? With XRP, we know it's everything. Yeah. Well, essentially because BlackRock has told them so. That's kind of really it. It's not other stuff. It's kind of it. Hey. Carl Billy says it's like having a four-wheeler and a tractor. Joe Buddy said, I had some dry powder waiting. I just bought some of my faves. I hear you, my friend. I've only made the one purchase, man. So what do you think Grok told me to do, guys? Do you think Grok told me to buy XRP with Bitcoin or buy it with dirty, nasty fiat? What do you think? All right, David says he thinks Grok told to me to use cash. Brother Crypto thinks Grok told me to buy XRP with Bitcoin. What do you guys think? Bitcoin for the fees? No, I'm saying, what do you guys think Grok, the AI, Twitter's Grok AI told me to buy? Payment XRP says, buy with fiat, avoid taxes. That's exactly what Grok said. that is exactly what Grok said. Payment FXRP. Buy with that dirty, nasty fiat. Because you might have a little, not that I'm worried about tax implications. We got a couple small businesses. We write off some stuff. But that's what Grok said, man. Grok said, buy this freaking XRP that you're looking into. Obviously, he didn't say it directly. He kind of insinuated this is, he laid out the different options and said, you choose, not financial advice. But he essentially leaned towards using that dirty, nasty fiat. So that's what I did. Even though I have a lot more BTC in terms of the dollar value than the dirty, nasty fiat. He said, no, 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 no. Use the dirty, nasty fiat. So that's what I did. That's what I get. Appreciate you guys checking in. What's going on, Contact Food? Coming in here talking candles. What's going on? Contact Fu says traders see red candles and panic and sell. Investors see red candles, get happy and buy more. How about that? Holy, I'm going to steal that, bro. Hey, Contact Fu, I'm going to steal this, bro, with your permission. I'm stealing that. I like that. I like that. Let me take a little picture of this. I like that right there. What are we here doing? We say it on the channel all the time, Contact Fu. I believe personally that we are investors on a journey to become sophisticated investors. That's what I believe. Wholeheartedly. You could not convince me otherwise. The vast majority. Not Alessio Rastani. He's been a TA, professional TA for decades. Not blockchain backer. Blockchain backer, he knows how to trade this market, but I think he would lean more and say that he's more of an investor. He just understands TA. You know what I mean? Not Data Dash. Data Dash is big time TA guy. Big time. Not my guys. Gosh, I haven't shouted out my guys that are traders in a while. High altitude investing. That dude is, I'm telling you, that dude's brain is next level when it comes to TA. Those guys are traders, not the vast majority of us. All right, so we're going to get into some stuff. Now that we got a lot of people in here, guys, do me a favor, hit that like button. If you on the way in, that would be super, super cool. If you didn't get a chance to do it on the way in, no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash the like button. Then come back and hang out with the CryptoCeej and family. Let's go over this market real quick. And then we're going to get into some CryptoX stuff. And then we're going to get into why I'm reaccumulating XRP. That's it. All right, let's go over here real quick. Check this out. 97 on the BTC front. That's so sweet. I don't think I'm going to buy more BTC, though. I think I'm just going to buy, I got another price entry for XRP and maybe get the H bar and the link on the discount. And don't worry, Flare fam. I'm going to do a video for you guys later today. All right, let's go with CoinGecko. I just refreshed it for you. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down 8.5% in the last 24 hours. We'll talk about why it's down as well. And the total cryptocurrency market cap is 3.36 trillion. Bitcoin is trading at $97,200 again. And on the 30-day, Bitcoin is down 1.2% on the 30-day. Ethereum is under $3,000, trading at $2,900 approximately. It's down 19% on the 30-day. XRP, I got my price. I bought mine at $2.51 on a market buy. I didn't even set a limit order. XRP is trading at $2.58 on the 30-day. XRP is still up 5%. Solana is under $200. How about that? And is currently trading at $196 on the 30-day. Solana is down 10% approximately. Dogecoin, the beloved, is below 30 cents. 25 cents for Dogecoin. No, right around 4 for $1. 30 cents on a 30-day, it's down 30% essentially. And it's currently trading, Dogecoin is currently trading at 26 cents. You know, all things considered, got these ETFs going on. Maybe this is the opportunity to get some Doge. I mean, I don't know. I've never owned any Doge. Is it this ERC? Is this an Ethereum thing? Let's look at that real quick. I don't even know. I think Doge is its own blockchain, you know? I think it is. Yeah, it is. It's its own blockchain. Doge just killing the game, by the way. It's down 60, what? It's down 63% from its all-time high of 73 cents. You got to get in when you can fit it. Interesting. No one ever really looks at Doge, but they got their own blockchain. Let's see, where are they? Doge is all over the place. It's on centralized exchanges, and by the way, it's absolutely on Dexus. Bybit, Binance, MEXC, BitGet, and I think if you get the BitGet, what do they call it? Wallet extension, you can get it that way as well. What we got for spreads? 0.02, Binance 0.01, but you still got the trade fee. Remember, these exchanges charge you the trade fee and the spread. Just remember that. But 0.01 is, that's not bad at all. Why is Binance got FD USD? What is that? What is FD USD? Anyway, there it is. That's the market, fam. No, I got to cover SOE. We can't leave out the beloved SOE. Let's see what that is going on. 63% down from the all-time high. I don't know. That's a bad. Remember, it's where you get the asset. That's not bad. All right, so let's go to SOE, the beloved, and see where it's trading at. SOE is trading at $3.28. SOE is down 30% on the 30-day. You can always add. I'm always in that dilemma, Joe, buddy. Uh-oh, we got a little freezing going on here. Got a little freezing going on. I don't know why. I'm always at a little dilemma. Take a new position like I would be in Hedera Hashgraph, or add to my position. I'm going to ask Grok about that as well. What's the better strategy, perhaps? Taking a new position or adding to a position that you have strong conviction in? I don't know. It's interesting. I know my guy would say do both. All right, so we trading at $3.28. It's down 31%. That's a good buy in the 30-day. It really is. This is a good chance to get some sweet, good price there. What do you say? What do you say? Take a new position or consolidate or add to strengthen the current positions. All right, so that's the market. It is doing what it does. Let me go over some of this X stuff so I can try to get rid of some of these tabs I got going on, because computer's not working well. Internet probably the same crapola. Remember, panel shared this with you guys. It's something important to know. It's time to send the XRPL's TVL to 1+ billion. Right now, in the last 30 days, as we close out January, DeFi Llama put this out. These were the fastest growing chains by TVL. XRPL is number 3. Fastest growing. Just remember that. Remember that as I explain some stuff. Matt Hogan, we covered this already, didn't we? What Matt thinking we're not going to have the typical 4-year cycle. I'm not going to read this long thing because I read it on the stream yesterday. Well, hopefully we can get some stuff to load up here. But Matt Hogan, CIO, I don't know, is that Chief Investment Officer at Bitwise, the same people that just filed for a Doge ETF. I can't wait for the Doge ETF. I cannot wait. I am going to holler from the rooftop at a couple of XRP entertaining content creators. All right, so Matt Hogan, Chief Investment Officer at Bitwise, if they approve that thing. The traditional 4-year cycle is over in crypto, he says. That's what he says. Yeah, this is a great write-up. It really, really is. But I'm not going to go through it. But yeah, just wanted to let you know about that. We're going to cover some Crypto X stuff. We're going to cover the manipulation that is going on in the market against you, those of you trading. And we're going to cover why I decided to buy more XRP. Okay. The Blackhawk deal. Keyless, forgive me, Keyless. If I forgot to cover this from an air traffic controller standpoint, this helicopter running into a regional jet at DCA Airport where I used to work at. I worked that area. I controlled in those three airports, DCA, Dulles, and BWI. I worked that whole entire airspace. Our particular airspace was in charge of the safety in the in all the the WH and the P gun and all of that stuff. We were responsible for that airspace. That's what I worked. Uh, so I was supposed to cover that, and I didn't cover it, man. All right, so I'll keep that up in case keyless checks on, so we can remember to cover that as well. Another reason why I decided to buy more XRP today. This guy Farzad said something. Elon reposted it. He says, "I love how in the span of 2 weeks, Doge confirmed to the American public how incredibly corrupt and wasteful our government has been." I'm alarmed at the amount of people that want to cash out crypto and go into dirty, nasty fiat. It's alarming to me. It says likely that more than 50% of our tax dollars have been flushed down the toilet for decades. You got to think there's a reason why there's a 95% and a 5%. You got to think, but why? How come? Why for? So Elon reposted that and said, absolutely. The federal government has squandered your hard-earned tax money. It's an freaking outrage. It's an outrage. Again, this is another reason why I added to XRP. If you know, by the way, if you know, you know. Anyway, we'll talk more about why I bought more XRP. That's the market manipulation thing. We're going to cover that here in a second. This is absolutely I'm telling you, I like this Nayib Bukele guy. I like him. I like this dude, man. I'm telling you, talking to real, this is another reason why I bought XRP today. All right, what we got? Cyclo for the Flare family. I gotta learn more about this Cyclo and how this thing works. That's the Flare thing. All right, so Marty Party, we're gonna talk about this market manipulation. Let me check to see anyone new checked in. We got to figure out the market manipulation that's going on, guys. We got to figure that out. It looked like DeFi Daddy checked in. What's going on, DeFi Daddy? How are you? Hank says, great, Siege, great move. Thank you, Hank. Appreciate you checking in, sir. Zober's in the building. Yo, good day, all. What's going on with you, Zober? DeFi Daddy says, I'm buying tomorrow. I hear you. The Black Hawk thing was a terrifying situation or the market? Bogle Reed. What's going on, Bogle Reed? I don't think I've seen you check in before, sir. Consider it Black Friday. Proper fire sale. Yes, sir. Trevor Conte, what's going on, my guy? What's going on with your stream or your podcast, brother? How are you doing, man? Appreciate you being here. Trevor Conte said, I smashed that like button on the way in. Guys, did you do the same? If you didn't, there's no worries. Just collapse the chat real quick. Go smash the like button, then come back and hang out with the CryptoCeej fam. And by the way, if you happen to be in that 55% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to, and watching the CryptoCeej, do me a favor. If you've been enjoying those hangouts, we got a goal to get to 9,000 subs this month. And I know we can get there. If you've been enjoying the hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Our Inkpen 27 is here. How are you, my friend? Appreciate you checking in. Let me go over this. I'd welcome everyone new that checked in. Yes. All right. Marty Party has been screaming from the rooftops about the manipulation in the market with market makers and exchanges. He's been posting and posting and posting and posting and posting, trying to tell people what the deal is. Now I'm going to go to his page and I'm going to share because he shared, I mean, like literally the playbook and what literally is happening on Marty Party, host of Spaces, the office of decentralized workspace, crypto commentator, macro analyst, computer science education. Okay, that kind of stuff. I've seen him. He's not a fan of XRP necessarily. Love Solana though. Love Solana. All right, let me go to his thing here. Let's check out his post. I mean, it's been post after post after post. So this is a good one here. But I just want to share with you. I mean, he's been on and on and on about this. This is here. There's one of these market maker update. Based on my analysis, since January 28th, Binance have sent Wintermute 200, that's a market maker, Wintermute, $275.8 million of assets, Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, and have only sent 32 million in stablecoins. They dumped $250 million of crypto on the market to flush Max Payne. Coinbase, however, has sent 262 million of stablecoins to Wintermute and appear to have bought more of the assets sold by Binance. Note, Arkham only tracks Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana networks, but this will be true for XRP, Cardano, and Sui and all other top 10 assets. This is understanding the game. 24-hour liquidation, 629 million. 24-hour gambling volume, 212 billion. Current bets active, 133 billion. And I'm thinking he's talking about leverage trading. Market maker update. Binance swap Max Payne of $205 on Solana, Max Payne on ETH 2930, and BTC is $97,137. Again, he's getting all this intel. He's sharing with you the real deal. What they do. This is 17 hours ago. Here you can see Wintermute sending back all the Solana to Binance. Market makers, Binance exchange, market makers, exchanges. So you can just, right? Just plural it. Wintermute is a market maker sending to the Binance exchange. So you can just say, instead of saying Wintermute, one market maker, just say market makers sending to exchanges. This is them in cahoots to make themselves enriched at the expense of the people on the exchanges doing silly stuff like leverage trading, for example. It says, here you can see Wintermute sending back all the Solana to Binance after buying it back lower on their manufactured dip. On their manufactured dip. They sell assets for lower prices, dump the price, buy it back at the low, and send back more assets than they were sent. It's a win-win-win for them. Losers, the losers are the leverage traders and panic sellers. That is it. Period. Full stop. I'm going to get some confirmation from a guy in crypto, a BTC Maxi. He used to work in an investment bank, and he was a market maker. All right, let's see if I can get the right one. See if this will work. All right. See if he's in here. I thought he was, but let me make sure. Let's see. I might have it saved. I don't know. Let's see if I have that saved somewhere. Right here it says traders lose. Okay. Again, it's just Simon Dixon. The dude has so much BTC. It's yeah. Anyway, the dude had $35 million, 30 to $35 million worth of Bitcoin on Celsius, and he said it was less than 1% of what he had. He said it repeatedly, 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 repeatedly. His background is his investment. He worked in the investment banking space, but he was also a market maker. All right. Traders lose, investors win. Bitcoin follows a long-term path. They can only manipulate it in the short term. You're not an insider, so you should be an investor, not a trader. I say this as someone who was a market maker on the London Stock Exchange, not small, not small stuff, in 2004. I know the games they play. That's the market manipulation. It's going on. Now, I did a post. Let's see. See if I don't post much. And I responded to Marty Party's deal. He's been exposing us to what's going on. This is what Gary at the SEC was supposed to be checking. Hopefully, the new guy takes care of this crap. Hopefully, the new guy takes care of this crap. But that's the real deal, fam. Remember, Marty Party said, and Simon Dixon said, traders, the people panic selling right now, these dips lose, right? And people who leverage trade are losing. The winners are the investors who buy these freaking dips with the dirty, nasty fiat and hold it long term when the market maker and the exchanges are done with the stuff that they do. That's the real deal. That's the reality. It's an ugly reality, but it is the reality. And Marty Party was telling everyone, just buy the dip and hold. Don't do any leverage trading. Don't be selling your value assets, taking L's. All right, let me do what's going on with this chat right here. Smash that like. That's the reality of the market manipulation, fam. And thank God we got people willing to share it. Do you understand the space that we're in? The knowledge that we have, the blessing that we have to have the X platform and people willing to share. I mean, how blessed are we that we got that? But I just wanted to share it with you. Here's another market maker telling you, Jump is a market making company. I was the lead market maker at Jump. I'm no longer under NDA, so I can say this. Typically, when you see down moves during a weekend like this, it is pure market manipulation. I'm no longer under NDA, so I can say this. Typically, when you see down moves during the weekends like this, it is pure market manipulation. We would load up and pay attention to crypto Twitter as a source of sentiment with specific accounts organized in specific categories. One thing I used to like doing was purposely nuking a new 4-hour candle on Bitcoin and or ETH, which was an easy trap. Quote unquote, smart traders know will eventually revisit those wickless candles So it was a good bait for me to set with eager buyers stepping in and the candles continuing lower. They end up capitulating before we reverse. Right, so you buy, they're, oh, great. And then they sell because it's going down. That's the average person on these exchanges in crypto. They don't understand. Bottom shorters get comfortable here too. Anyway, I can't give away too much, but just know most of the bad price action you're seeing is a group of whales sitting in a chat room together. And merely oil painting on charts. My alias in Jump was Vincent Van Gogh. Vincent Van Gogh was on X. Just understand it. This is the guy from Jump, Market Makeover Jump. Just understand that. If you understand it, right? It's one thing when you don't know, right? They can play on your ignorance. But once you know, he's still hanging. Oh, no, it's Vincent Van Code. Okay. He said his thing was Vincent Van Gogh. And this is the guy, and that's who I thought it was. But he says, FYI, no association with me. That's a different thing. I would never give up my integrity. These are low-skilled ex-stock market traders who realize crypto has easy prey. There are manipulations where price is dumped on purpose. They do this and capitalize on both the drop and the rise back up. Just understand it, right? As long as we know it, and no sense of spending a bunch of time being angry about it and upset about it. So what's the answer to it? The answer is buying the dip of quality assets and holding on. Just that's the answer. Like I bought some XRP today. It's a quality asset. And we're going to talk about why in a second. And hold on as an investor, right? Because it's a long-term asset. All right, so let's get rid of that. Trying to save some resources here. I'll get rid of that. Bought some more XRP today. See, I'm sharing. I'll share that with you in a second. Flare. All right, so we're good. All right, so that's the reality of the situation, right? We got to be kind of good with that, understand it, because if we know, then we know, right? It's one thing when you don't know. You don't understand what's going on, what people are doing, what they're doing out there to enrich themselves, right? You remember, there's a small percentage of people in crypto, right? Market makers are here to leverage that market, make money for themselves and the company they work for. And the exchanges do the same thing. My guy over at Data Dash, the channel Data Dash, has been saying it for years. The exchanges trade against the people on the exchanges. This the reality of it. Probably more specifically, probably Binance. I don't think it's any different than in traditional markets. It's not. No difference within the traditional markets. No difference. It's just how are you playing the game that they're playing? How are you playing the game that they're playing? And the idea is to hold on, purchase good assets at a good price, valuable assets at a good price, and hold on. Valuable assets at a good price, Doesn't mean that it's the lowest the asset has ever been. It's a good price for a valuable asset. What a lot of people in crypto do is they're always trying to, for example, they're always thinking that they're missing out because they didn't get an asset at its lowest price. No, you got to get a valuable asset at the best possible price at the moment. At the moment. I'm going to share Alessio Rastani's video with you guys. that I watched yesterday, and I think he recorded it 2 days ago. Let me find it. And I forgot, Inkpen 27, I forgot to share this on the live stream yesterday. I was supposed to share it, and I didn't share it, all right? I watched it yesterday. So, no, I don't want that. Let's go here. I probably can just Google or search Alessio Rastani, but let me share it. See, I always check out Crypto Eddie first thing in the morning. Let's see if I can find it. In my history, just so I can share with you that I did do it. Okay. I get to look by the name because sometimes I miss the title. I did not watch this yesterday. This thing will be tracking my scrolling. I was just scrolling. All right, here it is right here. Alessio Rastani, XRP shows a new extreme in this powerful signal. XRP shows a new extreme in this powerful signal. Now, I watched this yesterday. Let's see when he actually recorded this. 1 day ago. So he did record it yesterday.
Hi, this is Leslie. Hope you're well. Welcome to this brand new video update on XRP. So many of you have been asking me an update on the XRP situation. So we'll look at this important chart and what this.
And before we go into it, please already with Alessio Rastani made this call and he was wrong. Please already with that. They don't always get the calls right. Just neither does the baseball umpires. Okay. All right.
Potentially means for the crypto, plus also this particular chart as we look at the potential Elliott wave counts and the likely path for XRP this year in 2025, and especially in the next several weeks and months. All right, guys, join me. All right, guys, welcome back. So before we dig into the charts of XRP and this.
Jesus, I'm not sharing. I'm going to share here. What's going on? What's going on with your CJ? All right, let's go back here. A share. I'm going to go back a little bit. A share.
All right, guys, welcome back. So before we dig into the charts of XRP and discuss what the potential meanings of this particular chart is and this particular chart over here, I want to ask you a huge favor. If you watched my videos before or if you're watching my videos for the first time, I would really appreciate it if you could actually subscribe. So please hit the subscribe button and also enable notifications so you're notified about any future videos. Okay, let's first of all dig into this particular chart you're seeing here. Now, in my previous video about XRP, I did mention one important thing, which is that as XRP began to rally strongly, especially in 2024, and then broke through the prior highs of 2021, as we can see right there. So that was the breakout that occurred last year in 2024. What happened, and this is really interesting, it is that the MACD indicator, went over the levels, the extreme levels of 2021, but also it has now exceeded the levels where it was at of 2018. By the way, this is a weekly chart of XRP, and I'm using a non-logarithmic chart because non-logarithmic charts can actually offer a better perspective. So that's one important thing which I mentioned before, which is the MACD on XRP on the weekly chart has now gone over, again, extreme levels that it hit in 2021 and 2018. In case you're wondering, well, so what? Well, it just so happened that those extreme MACD momentum readings coincided with tops in the price of XRP, as we can see there. Now, I want to make this very clear. The MACD extreme momentum does not necessarily mean that it's going to be a top in the price, although it is a warning sign. It could be a warning of a potential pullback in the price as well. And that's why I want to look at the next important indicator on the chart, and that is the acceleration extreme. Okay, so this is actually an indicator I developed some years ago to help me with identifying extremes in acceleration in the price. In other words, when the price moves too far, too fast in a given direction. Okay. And essentially, this is just another way. It's another important way of looking at extreme overbought, oversold conditions. And we can see here, we recently hit extremes in overbought conditions on the weekly chart. And I like to use this particular indicator on the higher time frame charts, for example, weekly charts. And I also want to be patient and wait for either red, dark red, or indeed magenta type these purple type sort of signals, because these typically show extremes in acceleration and extreme overbought conditions, like the one we saw, as we can see there, in the year 2021. So notice in the year 2021, as the price rallied really strongly, notice that the acceleration extremes were warning us of a potential top or indeed some kind of a pullback. Okay. Same thing happened in the year 2018, as you can see here as well, when the market rallied strongly, when price rallied really strongly in 2017, 2018. And we can see, yeah, there it is. In 2018, we hit extremes in acceleration. Again, the magenta purple types of acceleration. And that was a major warning of a potential top in the price. By the way, guys, let me just say this. I realize there are some people out there who never want to hear anything negative about XRP or any crypto in general. I know you're not one of those people. So I realize that you, as my subscribers, are intelligent and sophisticated people. However, as I'm sure you know, there are some imbeciles out there, some very silly nincompoops, who think the price of XRP can never go down. It can only go up. So let me just say these wise words to those nincompoops. Shove it up your butt. Thank you, Stanley. Okay, let's continue. Again, as we see in the past, whenever these types of acceleration extremes have occurred, after the price moves too far, too fast, we've seen likely tops in the price, extreme warning signs of a potential top in the price. Okay, as we saw also in the year 2018. Now, I should say, this does not necessarily mean that the price is about to top, but it could also warn of a potential pullback in the price. In fact, as I mentioned before, whenever these types of extreme warning signs have occurred in the past, again, both MACD, okay, both the MACD and acceleration extremes, in the past, these have been warning signs of a likely pullback in the price. So if I show you here, in 2018, notice that after we hit extreme overbought conditions, we then pulled back strongly to the 21 weekly moving average, the blue line you see on my chart. The same thing happened in the year 2021. We then pulled back to the weekly 21 moving average. So I think these extreme overbought conditions and warning signs we see on the acceleration extremes and on the MACD are indicating that it's quite probable that we could see some kind of a pullback to the weekly 21 moving average on the chart, which is slowly catching up with the price there. Again, it's a moving average. That's what I think is quite probable here as well. In fact, I'll give you one more reason why there could be a likely pullback to the 21 weekly moving average in just a few minutes. But I should say, to initiate the pullback to the weekly 21 moving average, what I would like to see, first of all, is a break of support. Okay. So for example, look at where support is. That's the recent low we made on XRP at about 2.65.
I'm gonna let it continue. So what he said has happened. He would like to see the break of the support at $2.65. It happened. And it's going to, now he says it's going, if we get this break in support, it's going to start moving down to the 21 weekly moving average, which is $1.99 and somewhere between $1.99 and $2.50. So that break of support has happened. The break of support has happened. Just to let you know, that happened. That's what he called it happened. And for me, that was another one of those reasons why I was wanting to buy XRP. I decided to buy more XRP because of this happening. And I'm going to tell you my other reasons here after we listen to the rest of this video.
All right, that's a recent low we made in January, the January lows. XRP would have to break first that support at 2.65 to make it likely that we're going to see a pullback to the weekly 21 moving average, which, by the way, as I mentioned, this weekly 21 is slowly catching up with the price. It's moving higher and higher. So perhaps in a week or two, this 21 weekly moving average could be here, just near the previous support we had in late December, early January, at about the $2 level there. Okay. So in other words, what I think is quite probable is that once XRP breaks below support at this grayish line, again at 2.65, that makes it more likely for it to move down to the 21 weekly moving average, that blue line, which again is catching up with the price. And as I said, in a few weeks, it could be well within this region. Okay. So that, I think, by the way, I should say that I think the higher probability is, even if XRP were to extend a bit higher, I mean, that is possible. So even if XRP was to grind a bit higher, let's say to 3.5 or 3.8 or whatever, the bottom line is the higher probability is that eventually we're going to see a drop back down below support and back down to the 21 weekly moving average. And personally, I think once price breaks down below 2.65 here, the support, that would make it much more likely for a drop down, maybe even to retest the prior highs that we made in 2021, which would be support here about the $2 1.99 level, just near the 21 weekly moving average. Again, based on what I'm seeing on the charts, I think a pullback in the price is much more likely. Now, the final chart that I want to discuss with you are the potential elevate counts on XRP. So what we can see here.
We don't need the LOA count, right? So we don't need the ABC and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5s within the ABCs. All right, already. Give me a break with that stuff. Many or within the wave C blockchain backer, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 within the wave C's, all that. Come on, bro. There it is. We got what we wanted. Appreciate you, TA guys. I really do. You guys are freaking geniuses. All right. All right. So there it is. That was the confirmation. That was the confirmation for why I decided to reaccumulate XRP. That was the confirmation. Okay. I'm going to give you my other reasons here. Who checked in? Crypto Surfer. What's going on, Crypto Surfer? How are you, brother? Appreciate you guys checking in. Do me a favor, hit that like button. That would be super, super cool. Contact Fu says, just bought another $250 of XRP at $2.68. We're all legends. I hear you, my brother. I hear you. Yes, sir. That's what I did. I did 250 at 251. Spent $250 at 251. I'm going to buy more at $2. Maybe $2.05, maybe $2.10, right? I'm going to buy more. Yep. So that, again, Alessio Rastani's video was confirmation for my decision to now reaccumulate more XRP. When I said I was going to wait till after the stablecoin launch, successfully launched, and the liquidity incentive event was Ripple X rather, going to get this, were they going to do it and were they going to do it right? The liquidity incentive event, were they going to incentivize liquidity pools? I still hold out that they're waiting for this lawsuit to be done, checkmark over, and then they're going to do a liquidity incentive event. That's what I think. Maybe Fit 21 gets done, where they actually, it gets passed in both houses, both in Congress, where they got, this is a commodity, this is a utility thing, this is a whatever. Maybe that. When I would begin to, those two things together, I would begin to reaccumulate. But I did not expect, and what changed my mind, is I did not expect the Ripple X dev crew to share that they had decided to not just do a little small hook things. They're going on a more extensive functionality to the XRPL. Not just a little slight little, it's more extensive. It's not maybe major as a complete smart chain, smart contract chain like Ethereum. But it's not a little teeny nip. And I thought that's what they were going to be doing. This little tiny nip with some programmability so devs could do something. But I thought it was going to be a little tiny bit, but you're not. Remember, Mayuka put out what they were doing, and they chose WASM. They had looked at all the different things. They looked at Move and other, they looked at all the different kind of smart contract or programmability type code and software, and decided that they were going to go on WASM, something that Near Protocol uses. So I'm thinking to myself, they got the XRPL, still has its prowess, right? It's got the DEX and got the AMM, right? We got tokenization coming without question, right? Again, I'm trying to factor in the demand for the asset. They got tokenization, and now we're getting, even though it's not going to be tomorrow, it's going to probably be a year and a half, but we're getting programmability as well. This is important because we're going to get more devs able to come and want to come to the XRPL. Now that the word's out on the street, they're not going to be limited to some stuff. Matt, remember Austin King said that the XRPL, a guy who built, by the way, and created the Interledger protocol, Austin King, co-CEO of Omni Labs, co-creator of the Omni Network, its own blockchain. He said that the XRP had limitations to it. Posted it out, but they were looking to change that. So given those things, right? Given the prowess of the XRPL and the fact that now we're going to have programmability on it, it already can move anything of value in 3 to 5 seconds for less than a penny. Tokenization is done, right? They're not thinking about doing tokenization. You can put that down. They're doing it. And their goal, according to Austin King in the latest Twitter spaces with VET, the goal is to become the tokenization hub for institutions. Archax has said, I think Ripple is perfectly positioned to be the one go-to chain for tokenization. Archax said that. So did Axelar. Axelar said the same thing as well. Both of those guys working with the Ripple X dev team to make that a reality. But they both see that vision. Axelar and Archax, they both see that vision. You throw that in with Ripple, those three guys working together is great because Axelar is going to do the interoperability play as well. Then you throw in what Austin King at Omni is doing, taking the tokenizations that happen on the XRPL and making it accessible, more accessible to the other blockchains. So they create some product, he's taking it and making it more accessible. That adds to the value of the XRPL, thus creating demand for the native asset XRP. Are you guys with me? Are you guys with me? Payme and FXRP says, I just can't bring myself to buy any more XRP. Anything above 55 cents is too rich for my blood. Well, my cost average for XRP was in the 20s, in the 20s. But here's the thing. Here's what I'll say to that. What's going on, Hydro? Here's what I'll say to that. What are you expecting? Two questions for you. What price do you envision for XRP in 10 years? In 10 years' time, see, we're in a bull run now. We're going to have a bear. It's going to be about 4 years. Then we're going to be in another bull. In 10 years' time, what do you envision? And I'll ask all of you XRP holders this. In 10 years' time, what do you envision the price of XRP? In 10 years? What's going on, Hydro? How are you, sir? What do you see the price of XRP in 10 years? I remember I used to say in the channel all the time, I would lose my mind with people can't wrap their brain around $1,000 XRP, but are completely good with Bitcoin being at $200,000. Completely good. Never making an argument for Ethereum going to $5,000. And for some reason, the idea of XRP being at 1,000 was unimaginable. 1,000 for XRP? Don't you see it's 20 cents? $1,000 for an XRP? I would. Hydro says 4 digits. Inkpen 27 says $1,000. Anyone else cared or dare to courage up and put a price out there? What say you, Payme in FXRP? In 10 years, what do you see? There's no right or wrong answer, by the way. In 10 years, what do you see the price of XRP being? I can tell you right now, those of you who are holding out and not willing to share the price speaks volumes about how you and your conviction for the asset that you hold. Your unwillingness to share your price right now. Take a best guess. It's not a test. Take I'm talking about your vision. It's not a right or wrong. 10 years. David says easily $1,000. Contact Fu says a few $100,000. There you go. D Benders one, what's going on, bro? He says the reason why people don't want to share a price right now is because they listen to the market cap bros. That's it. So my question to you, anyone else willing to put a price up there? It's not a right or wrong price. It's just what you think. Lawrence Williams says $75. There you go. Thank you, Lawrence Williams. I appreciate that. Right? Don't you have some conviction in the thing that you hold? It's not about being right or wrong. NVIDIA took 25 years. Do you understand that? Like, I don't know people. NVIDIA took 25 plus years, at least 20. Do you understand? Hydro says maybe even 5 digits. That's right, David Alcoin. 10 years is a long time, and it's 2.5 cycles. That's exactly right. Let me help you with this a little bit. Where do you see the crypto space being in 10 years? Do you see it growing or shrinking in 10 years? My answer is 100% growing. What do you see the XRPL looking like in 10 years? Less features, less volume, less dApps, less projects, or more? I'm not asking you to be right. I'm asking, what do you see? So I see more projects. I see the XRPL being even better than it is today. I see the crypto market expanding. I see more tokenized products on the XRPL. I see more regulation. This is a security, and this is a commodity, and this is in the reserve or the national stockpile. That's what I see. I see the asset class getting better. Well, if that's the case, let's take a conservative number of $100 in 10 years. How does the $2.50 XRP compare to $100 XRP? Did the asset become less valuable? Did the XRPL go negative is in its prowess of what it can do? So how is $2.50 too expensive? That's the biggest challenge. This is what I've learned from traders, from investors, is that it's a focus on the price rather than the value of the asset. That's the biggest challenge. It's a thing we have to overcome. The focus is on the price and not the value of the asset. If you focus on the value of the asset and you believe that this market is going to expand and grow and get bigger, then the price you're buying it at today is an awesome price. Especially, in my opinion, if you're taking dirty, nasty fiat, the inferior form of money, and buying this superior form of money. Isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that what you're doing? You're taking an inferior form of money and buying a superior asset. Isn't that what you do when you buy an XRP, or no? Or are you just buying something that's cheap in price? That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the question you got to ask yourself. This is why I encourage you guys to go on a journey of becoming a sophisticated investor and figuring out the mindset behind doing it. Because then you would realize that buying XRP today is buying a valuable asset at a more than reasonable price. Not the lowest price, not the cheapest price, but you're buying a valuable asset. In my opinion, I'm not telling you to go buy XRP because I bought some today. I'm asking you to begin thinking about what it is that you are investing in and how to evaluate your buying decisions. Tech Food says the white paper of a comprehensive approach to determine the fair market value of XRP says it all. It's a PDF. There is stuff out there right now that is less expensive than XRP. But is it more valuable? Is it more valuable of an asset? Right? Ice Wall Cowboy. What's going on, Ice? What's going on, my friend? Problem is, these people have no vision for the future. It's really a sad thing. Wealth can't be generated like that, right? You got to have the proper mindset. You got to have, in my humble opinion, Ice Wall Cowboy, you got to have an investor's mindset and a sophisticated investor's mindset. The book by well, there's two books, and right now I'm forgetting the title of these books. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on. Oh, right. I went on a freaking trip. Someone with me on my trip. Yeah, that's what I did. I forgot I took these with me on my trip. All right. All right. I'm back. All right. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. All right. I'm back. So, Ergodicity by Luca Delana. How irreversible outcomes affect long-term performance. If you're interested in going on a journey of becoming a sophisticated investor, highly recommend Luca Delana. This book was recommended to me by this guy, hugely successful, world-renowned investor, Guy Spear. Another book, the Education of a Value Investor. And of course, a reminder that the dirty, nasty fiat system and old money is not on your side. The Great Taking by David Rogers Webb. Let me know if you need the title of these books and authors. I'll put it in the chat for you. You understand? This is what's going on. This is why this is an opportunity of 2 lifetimes. Yeah, I took them with me on a trip when I went to Europe. I got it. Put them in my book bag. Contact Fu says XRP deals with banking derivatives, which is a $1 market. The XRP is being set up to handle FX and derivatives market. This is the direction that it's going. It's not tomorrow. Okay. Bags of pack. Payment FSC said, I got an FXRP. I hear you, my friend. I wonder if I didn't lose all my XRP in the Celsius thing. When I say lose 95% of it, if I would be buying more XRP. My answer is absolutely 100%. I would be buying more. Because this is a once in a generational wealth, probably once in 2 wealth lifetimes. Right. So, and again, I'm pointing this out to maybe new people coming, to maybe people who maybe don't have enough XRP, possibly, and thinking about the prices. It's a mindset thing. And again, the price as opposed to the value of the asset at a good price. My Guy Spears says this is what he studied under and worked with and all ever. The billionaire dude, the old guy, Charlie Munger's dude, friend. I forget his name right now. But anyway, him buying Coca-Cola stocks. Coca-Cola. He tells a story about him and why he bought Coca-Cola all the time. He said it was a valuable asset at a good price. That's why he bought it. Coca-Cola, for crying out loud. Interesting stuff. But anyway, that's my reasons for why I decided to accumulate more. Because for me, there is one day, I don't know, but I absolutely see XRP being at $1,000. I mean, without question. And the next 10 years, I'm at $100 for me. I see XRP at $100 or more, 2.5 cycles from now. But what about this cycle, right? If we know about this cycle is more, it's more aligned with previous cycles. 2.5 cycles from now, things could change. Like we might not have the 4-year cycle which includes a bear market that's 3 years long. Like Matt Hogan was saying, the CIO of Bitwise. We might not, 2.5 cycles from now, David Coyne, have that bull bear thing. But this cycle, for sure. So I think, well, what do I see the price of XRP going to be after the bear market? Two things. The price of XRP this cycle, the price of XRP bear cycle. XRP is payment XRP says, so is XRP in your 90% bucket now or 10%? XRP never left my 90% bucket. Never. It's just that I wasn't accumulating more of it. It was always in the 90% 90% bucket. Always in the 90% bucket. It's just I wasn't accumulating more of it like I was Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So price of XRP this cycle. Any people have some courage? Oh no, yeah. XRP always in the 90% bucket. It's just I wasn't accumulating. XRP was essentially the only asset I was accumulating since 2017. Right? I had multiple six figures of XRP, multiple six figures of XRP. So, yeah, always in the 9% bucket. But so, what do we think about the price of XRP this cycle? I've said $12 to $26. That's kind of how I see it this cycle, David Altcoin. Contact Fu. I kind of see a $12 to $26 XRP. Yeah, screw Celsius is right, payment XRP. Yeah, that was crap. And it wasn't it was Celsius, but for the judge to determine that your assets are no longer yours in a Chapter 21 bankruptcy is the craziest thing I've seen in my complete entire life. Once the federal judge decided that it was over, our digital assets were gone. Brutal. But that's what they decided. They say, no. These assets are the state's assets, Celsius's assets. They're not yours any longer. That was a brutal decision, but that's what it was. So what do we, Contact Food says $10.20. I have spoken. A nice Contact Food. All right, so you say 10.20 for this cycle. Anyone else? XRP price this cycle. I've said $12 to $26. Anyone want to comment what they think? I've said somewhere between, I know that's a big range, right? 12 to $26. That's kind of how I see it. Eric G's in the building. What's going on, Eric G? Made it, CryptoCeej. Gonna have to watch from the beginning. Yes, sir. Hopefully, yeah, the live chat. And hopefully, let me know if that live chat replay is working because I keep people saying I click it on all the time. And people keep saying that the chat's not available on the replay. $12 to $26. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick $26. And I'm just going to take the typical market behaviors. D. Benders believes $25. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. I'm just going to take the typical bear market behaviors. Hydro has it at $16. Thank you, sir. So if I take $26, and what's the typical bear market? The typical. Eric G says $26. I'm an optimist, yeah. Right? What's the typical bear market behavior? Bitcoin retraces 60 to 75%, maybe 55 to 75%. And the digital assets retrace 75 to 98%. Typical behavior in the bear market. And I can't say that the bear market behavior, number one, I can't say that the bear market's not going to happen again. And I can't say that the bear market behavior is not going to happen again. We can only say it when it doesn't happen. So I'm expecting the bear market. So $26 at a 95 retracement from $26. leaves $1.30 XRP. $1.30 if we get a 95%. If we get a 98%, a 98%, that's less than $1 of $26. If we get it. If we get, that's at $26. That's at $26. What if we only get, like Hydro is saying, we only get a 16 only? Okay, I have to clarify that. What if we get a $16 XRP? These prices are below $1 in the bear market. Payment FSOP says exactly why I'm selling. Are you like Payment XOP? Are you selling now? Is that what you're saying? Like currently you're taking some profits? Is that what you're saying? Oh, gotcha. And are you doing that like now, if you don't mind me asking? So are you taking taking profits now, little small purchases? I mean, sells, whatever. Oh, okay. No, I got you. You mean this cycle you're going to be selling? I got you. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, me too. The cycle, I will be selling my XRP. Yep, that's exactly what I'm doing, right? I'm keeping a certain amount, right? But I'll be selling as well. So we're talking $16 and then 95% retracement, Hydro. It's less than $1 XRP. Yep. So I buy XRP at $2.50 and sell the XRP at $10. Put it in the stable coins and wait for the bear market. For the typical market behavior, which is a bear market, and then for the typical behavior of the bear market of 95, 98, 90 to 98. Taking, and I'm just saying what I'm doing, what in the way I see it. I'm taking inferior money, which is dirty, nasty fiat. I bought a valuable asset at $2.50, $2.51 to be exact. I'm going to take that money and sell, or take that XRP and sell it at $10. How did I do? I'm just thinking, how did I do? I think I did okay. I took dirty, nasty fiat, 4x my money, 4x the money. Right? It's kind of okay. Kung Tech Fu is thinking. Kung Fu, I like that. He's thinking, right? If you take a collateralized loan on your XRP from yourself and invest to make more money and pay yourself back at 0% interest, you won't have to sell. That is correct. That's correct. I've already done that once. It's not at 0% interest, though. I don't know how do you get to 0% interest? Kung Tech Fu. But I've already done that. I already did $1,000 worth of that. I did $1,000 worth of BTC. But how do you get it to zero though? Probability says, CJ, where did you get all this knowledge? A lot of reading, brother. A lot of reading. Right? You see what I'm saying? And thank you, by the way, Carl Billies. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's for me, it's like it's dirty, it's an inferior money and financial system going into a superior form of money and financial system. Purchasing a valuable asset that I've determined to be valuable. My assessment. With XRP, Contact Fu says, I asked him about how you get that at 0%. He says, why does Metal X sound familiar? What is Metal X loan protocol, Contact Fu? What is Metal X loan protocol? Payment FSLP says, got to take the win. A win is a win. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. So I just shared with you, kind of how I see it. I did a $26 XRP at a 95 to 98% retracement. It was like $1 or so. And then I did a $16 XRP at a 95% retracement. It's two of the three were less than $1. One was a little bit more than $1. Metal X loan protocol. Can I Google that and find that contact fu? Thanks for sharing the signals, bro. Protocol. Can I Google that and find that? I feel like I've heard it before. Uh, Take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Is that the title of the book? Pay me an FXRP. All right. So does that make sense to you guys? I hope this is valuable to you. I hope this is valuable to you. So at this point in the market, I don't want to go too down the risk curve, right? I don't want to be going too down with the dirty, nasty fiat. So I don't want to be going, outside of the top 20. I don't want to be taking dirty, nasty fiat and memes in this cycle or, other stuff that is not a proven valuable asset. There's potential valuable assets, potential high level valuable stuff that hasn't proven itself out yet. I want to take, in this phase of the cycle, I want to take dirty, nasty fiat, take a proven valuable asset, and bet on that 3 to 5x. Just bet on the 3 to 5x. Take the 3 to 5x. Go in the stable coins. Go in the stable coins. Adding to my stable coin bag, because this is what we have. We have a stable coin bag for our DeFi. Add to the stable coin bag. Wait for the typical market behavior, which is a bear market following a bull market. And then wait for the typical bear market behavior, which is Bitcoin 55 to 75% retracement, and the altcoins 75% to 98% retracements. Now I got the stable coins. I can go buy more valuable assets at the best available price. More valuable assets at the best available price. Edward G says, agreed with that, proven on my time. D. Benders is asking a question, Contact Fu. Is that from the metallic blockchain? So I don't know. Go on the platform and click on the loan page? 0%? You mean I might be on the wrong thing? I've been hanging out on another blockchain doing my lending and borrowing with my XRP. Are you saying I'm on the wrong platform? So let me try Googling. Let me try Googling Metal X loan protocol. Let me see if I can find it. Again, I don't want to be in a Celsius position. We don't want that. So we got to see it, make sure this is a protocol. No intermediaries, that kind of thing. Right? Because all my XRP that was on a protocol, nothing happened to it. The only thing that happened to my XRP was on a freaking, on the platform with people to call with the CEO and customer service. Just to let you know. That says something. METLX. What the world? Metal X. I see Metal X lending. See what that comes up with. Yeah, no, that's not it. There it is. Metal X lending. Let me share. Is this it, Contact Fu? Is that it, my friend, right there? Metal X lending. It says lending.metalx.com. That it? Pookie, what's going on, my friend? Oh, pay me, reading rainbow. Oh, okay, gotcha. So you saying, yes, it's meticulous. That's it right there? All right, let's go check that out. Have you done work over there with them, Metal X? Metal X. Contact Fu? All right. Here it is right here, fam. It says Metal space X lending. Lending.metalx.com. It's XPR network. What's this? What is this XPR network, bro? I keep hearing about this XPR. Yeah. MetalX has a decentralized lending market built on the XPR network that utilizes the cross-chain capabilities of meticulous wrapped X token. All right, let's go check this out. Because, you can lend and borrow on Venus protocol as well. I've never gone over the Venus. Portfolios, stake, government docs. Get ready to loan. No gas fees. It says it's a blockchain lending protocol. Metal X lending is powered by the Loan DeFi lending protocol on XPR network. I keep hearing about this XPR. I don't know much about it. I just want to look at this real quick to see what's good. Loan markets, XBTC, XPR. There's XRP, lend and borrow, earn and pay. Okay, interesting. Okay, so those are the ones they got there. They got Doge and Ethereum, Litecoin, Tether. Okay, let me see something here. What we got? Stats, all borrows. all deposits. What's this? That's not a lot there. Am I wrong? Is that the amount of XRP? Yeah. 44,000 XRP. Okay. It says 0% loan. That's interesting. 0% to 0.86. And how do you get your XRP state portfolio market stats? Let me see something. I'm not telling you want to do it. We're just checking something out together live here. But how do you get XRP though? App.MetaX. I'm going to the DEX. Let me see what they got for a wallet here. Mobile browser desktop. So Meticulous is coming up as the wallet. Okay. So Meticulous is coming up as the wallet. Got it. There's the bridge right there. So you bridge your XRP. What kind of bridge today we talking about? Bridge. Let me see something. Again, talking about the wallet there. Okay. Download on the App Store, get it on Google Play. Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some more investigating. Meticulous is the company powered by the XPR network. Again, I hear a lot about the XRP. Oh, no, not XPR thing, but I don't know enough about it. The digital banking network. Build the world's most customer-centric asset banking network using blockchain. Meticulous acquires fintech Bonify, connecting 70 plus credit unions to Metal's blockchain. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Co-founder and CEO is Marshall Hayner. Marshall developed the first Facebook Bitcoin wallet. Has worked with numerous crypto projects, including Stellar, and is also a board member of the Dogecoin What? A board member of the Dogecoin Foundation. Is that right? Okay. Co-founder and CTO. Glennis Timber's years full stat. Okay. Okay. All right. So that's a little bit about the company. Advisory board. Mark Joseph, former managing counsel of BNY Mellon. Sergio, former AI consultant to the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston. And Mark, former Citigroup chief. Okay. All right, let's check out. All right, got meet the team. Let's check out X page here for a second. Banking is better on block. Now, the lending protocol, I don't know how that's going to work. Anyway, an open source blockchain banking protocol, meticulous.com. That was pinned January 28th. Okay, banking is better on chain. Excited to welcome Excite You to our banking innovation program. Awesome. Excite Credit Union joins Metal blockchain banking innovation program. Interesting. I do like the fact that they're hooking up with credit unions initially. I like that. Always act in good faith. Building an open source blockchain banking protocol. Interesting. This guide has you covered. Interesting. So anyways, this is the XRP network, XPR. And I've had people on the stream ask, what do you know about the XPR? I remember hearing about XPR a while ago. I mean, years and years ago, there was an XPR, and it was kind of crazy. But anyway, blockchain banking plus beverages in New York City. Okay. OTC features allows two-party to complete a trade for any token or NFT. All right. There's this blockchain banking firm called Meticulous TBDN. Have you heard of them? All right. Someone else here. I wonder if this is the same, if this is the same guy. All right, let's go to their YouTube page for a second. This is me doing due diligence. See what they got going on here. Now, this is not a tell or not, but it's just seeing if they got something going on. Yeah, so that was the guy in the video. Yeah, this is the guy in the video. 3 weeks, 3 weeks. Minting your ERC20 tokens with Third Web. What is this? Metal Pay Connect tutorial with whatever. Okay. Marshall, this was the CEO, right? On talking directly to banks. Okay, there we go. So we got some stuff you can check out. For research wise, how to add YubiKey to your web authorization wallet. That's easy. How to transfer PayPal USD. Okay. So this is a growing thing. Okay, let's get that. So there's some homework to do there. That's interesting. Gotta say, that is interesting. I got some homework to do. Look into that. Eric G's in the building. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for information, CJ, and research work. You're welcome, bro. Thanks for the super chat, sir. I appreciate that. Contact Fu says you can bridge into and out of native XRP, Bitcoin, etc. Using what wallet? Is that meticulous wallet, Contact Fu? Contact Fu says you have reached crypto enlightenment now. Indeed. XPR is my ultimate secret weapon. Tuna No Crust says FTLOG for the life of God. Please don't give your crypto to any lending service until regulations and FDI insurance is in place. I hear you, bro. I hear you, my friend. The web authorization wallet, is that the meticulous thing or whatever? Yeah, use web, not mobile. Paul Rowe, XRP ETF, ETP, IBS Banks buying and using XRP. Next week, court case is finishing. So many things coming, can only go up. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. I'm there. Meticulous is a different website. Okay. Meticulous.com. There it is. Products. See something here. Yeah. MetalX lending. Metal X, Metal Blockchain, Metal Dollar, Metal Layer 2, Metal Pay. We got the web off. Interesting. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing my homework and due diligence on this one. Um, right now, I do my lending and borrowing with the people that I know and trust. The rates are not as great as this, especially if you're the borrowing rate. Can you borrow and you borrow stables, right? Can you borrow? You got to buy something and then bridge out of it. So trade swap pools. Let's see this loan thing. What is it going to take me to lending? Markets. Let's see here. I'm gonna hit borrow. It says borrow dollars, so you can borrow whatever you want to borrow. Well, I would see what kind of dollar I would want to get here. There it is, USDC. There it is. I got you. I got you. I'm not going to do anything. I just want to see how well it works. Okay. It's 0.87%. Max borrow 80. Got it. Got it. Yeah, interesting. All right. Repay. Borrow. I got a chart. You want to check out the chart. All right. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to look into it. I'm not going to do anything with it right now because I'm just with someone that I, know, like, and trust right now. As your loan health approaches zero, your risk. Okay, perfect. Interesting. And a point well taken about the whole FDIC and all that stuff for sure. Smart contracts for me, I think is kind of lending is kind of the best thing. No intermediaries. No. By the way, the thing that happened to me with Celsius, one of the things was when I had a loan that I borrowed, they required 4 times the collateral to borrow. When it came time to meet liquidation, the app all of a sudden wasn't working, where you couldn't deposit into the app. You understand? It wasn't working. It wouldn't let you deposit. All of a sudden, and customer services, there's a lot of things are going on. We're working on the app type deal. And then the next thing you know, in the wee hours of the morning, you've been liquidated. Even though they said they wouldn't liquidate you. So that's a long story short. So that's kind of the deal there. So that's kind of my thing. Appreciate that. It says XPR is regulated already. Okay. So we're going to look more into that. Thanks, Contact Food. Appreciate you sharing that. So I hope again I cleared up for you why I chose to buy more XRP today and why I'll be buying right around $2 as well. My range again for XRP personally is $12 to $26. I'm reaccumulating XRP because of the programmability that's coming to the XRPL, tokenization that is coming to the XRPL as well, increasing my position in XRP, right? Which is, in our 90% bucket. And the reason that's kind of the reasons why I am doing it as well, because I can leverage the market. I expect 12 to 26. I'm playing it safe at 10, in which I'll be selling. I'm just, I'm not trying to get 13 and 15. That's me personally. I'm just saying what I'm not doing. Now, if I would have had all of my XRP, I would be selling at $3 and $5 and $10. But I don't have that XRP, so now I got to change the strategy up. That's just my personal thing, just sharing with you guys out loud what I'm thinking and how I'm acting. Jungle is, it's Jungle is $6. He's out. He's out at 6. He's keeping his bag. He shared this on his YouTube channel. He's out at $6. He's out. He didn't lose all his XRP, right? So at 6, he's out. He's got his keeping. I think he said 20%, 80% out at $6. Out, 80%. 20% just keeping. Right? We'll be doing 90% at $10. That's us. 90% is 10. I don't know what Miss CryptoCeej is going to do with hers. I have my suggestion. I don't know what she's going to do with hers. Right. So, yeah, that's what it is. That's why I bought more XRP today. It's a valuable asset. I think that it's only going to become more valuable. And I think it's going to now move to the risk adjusted reward asset. What does that mean? An asset that I can hold during the bear and the bull. I can hold it during the bear because I expect it now with the cloud on title being removed, with the FIT 21 coming into place, and its vision of the dollar, the Ripple dollar is here. It's here. Tokenization is coming. It's going to move to the risk adjusted reward asset, along with Bitcoin that we have and Solana that we have. We sold our Ethereum into Solana, into more Solana. Yeah. So that's my belief. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and I believe XRP now has moving into the risk adjusted reward asset. I believe it's going to move into that because we're going to get the regulations. That's just kind of my projection on how I see it. We're going to get the regulations. The XRPL is a regulated blockchain. Okay, and was what I mean by that. They're putting the KYCs and the AML and the money laundering and all that stuff. They're making that blockchain compliant. They're making it a regulated blockchain, and regulations are coming. New administration's here. It's coming. We couldn't say that with the prior administration and Operation Choke Point 2.0. We couldn't say that. We couldn't say that with Gensler and the past administration. We couldn't say that. We didn't know what was going to happen. We hoped that this win was going to happen, but now we know. And then we looked at the appointments, the Treasury and the freaking at the SEC, these appointments. We talking about administration that's pro-crypto. So administration that is pro-crypto and a Congress that is pro-crypto. The regulations that we want are coming. This blockchain is probably the best purposely built for regulation blockchain. The XRPL is probably the best purposely built for regulation. They say it's purposely built for businesses and institutions. They're making that blockchain completely compliant for institutions. And I believe eventually the likes of the CME or the CBOE. That's my personal opinion. That's what I think. That's kind of how I see it. I don't know, but it's kind of how I see it. That doesn't mean that Flare Networks can't do the same thing. Flare Networks absolutely can do the very same thing. I just don't know if that's their goal or mission. I don't know that it is that. So kind of how it is, kind of how I see it, kind of how it is. I'll take the $2.50 to $10, $2 to $10. I'll take that. I'll take that money. It'll be in stables, and I'll look for less than $2 and less than $1 prices in XRP in the bear. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of how I see it. We'll see how it all goes out. I hope this has been helpful to you guys. I really, really do. Hope it's been helpful. I made my purchases in FLR and Songbird. I'm good. That's a 10% bucket, right? Those are 10%. I have a bunch, but it's 10%, right? It's a 10% bucket. And it's accumulation of stable coins, right? All right, it's dirty, nasty fiat in the stable coins, February, March, April, May, June, July, all the way to December and beyond in anticipation for 26, 27 stuff. And until this cycle changes, I have to plan around what's typically happened. Typical market behaviors began, and I'm ending with this. Typical market behaviors have been after the bull market, there is a bear market. Typical behaviors in the bear market have been 55 to 75% retrace in Bitcoin and 75 to 98% in altcoins. Now we'll see if Matt Hogan's right. Matt Hogan of Bitwise thinks that the bear market behavior or the market behavior is changing this cycle. That's what he believes. You know, the whole extended bulls and no bears and, you know, institutional money, all that stuff. I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm planning for what has typically happened. I think Matt is probably off a cycle or two. So I hope that makes sense, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out. Do me a favor. Again, hit that like button if you didn't get a chance to do so on the way in. Please do so on the way out. It's one of the greatest ways that you can support the channel. It's been a really, really cool hang today. I appreciate you guys being here. And again, if you happen to be in that 55% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the CryptoCeej, do me a favor. If you have been enjoying those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell so that you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. Remember, we're in the goal to 9,000 subs this month. And I know we can do it. With your help, we can make that happen. All right, fam. Listen, I'm going to end this live stream like I do all my live stream and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.